I think we're ready. Yeah. Okay. So, to break from the insanely hard FPS stuff for a little bit, I realize I've been doing it on a controller, which is also bad for FPSs. But whatever. Today, we're doing Gone Home, just to take a break from the actiony kind of stuff and say that we're still going to. I'm still doing creative stuff. And I don't know anything about this game. I know that it was like reviewed on par with Stanley's Parable, which I freaking love. I mean, I wish I did a let's play of that because it would be cool to analyze what my first decisions were. Because usually by the end of it, I was just like, I want to see every single path. But what was my like first intuition? It'd be cool to go back in time and see that. But today, we're focusing on story. That's all I know about it. It's that it's more of a you're just getting a story. The goal of the game is to get as much story as possible, understand what's going on, kind of like a detective kind of stuff. So yeah. So this time I'm gonna not. I don't think I'm gonna die. Um, it might reappear, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm just curious to see where it goes. Like, yeah, but the goal is because I talk a lot during these things, just so that way I can keep attention of my viewers, and so that way I know what's going on. But really, when I do that, it's irony because I focus on the little details and try to think of something to say instead of actually just enjoying the game. Um, I'm going to try my best to enjoy the game, like, and it's, but I will still be talking about what I'm thinking about. Try to get that communication going. So I don't know what you can take from that, but I'm going to start. Is the stream up? We've been streaming. Why do you say we've been streaming? It's just you, Dan. Because I like to think I'm a company. I'm legit. Too legit to quit. And so I freaking freak out whenever I open the Twitch app and see the Chromecast, because that means someone could be Chromecasting this. I could be on someone's TV right now. I mean, that's still the case because I'm all over YouTube, but hey, look at that. I still have ads on my Twitch that I don't know about. I have no say in, but Gone Home. Wait, before I read this, I want to see if it's actually up. It says it's up, but I want to be sure. Also, I want to like play these games with the lights off, but then you can't see any of my silly reactions. So depends on if people say focus, like get in the mood, and your reactions will just be really funny to see in the dark, then I'll probably do it. But in the meantime, okay, here we go. We're streaming, good. We're live. Let's go. Intuitive mixtape. I don't know whether I should put on subtitles. I'm hoping that I can hear them normally. Let's see. When was the last time I used a cassette? I'm pretty sure it was, embarrassingly, Linkin Park's Reanimation. I was like, I got that on like a cassette, which is weird. I didn't even know they still even had cassettes at that time. But yeah, that was the last cassette thing I used. The cassettes were cool, man. I mean, just look at that. It just like screams like old school cool, you know. It's like it's not the vinyl, but it's still like it's like a digital vinyl, but still in analog form. I don't know what I'm talking about. The game just froze. That's just here we go. I hope that I put the settings on fastest as possible. So.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
I really got in the podcast mindset just now. 1995. I was 4 years old at this time. This is really slow. Hold on, let me close a couple programs. Yeah. We're still going pretty slow. No, actually quit Spotify. Oh man. Just do it. Hold on. Ignore. Oh, come on. So you can never plan these things. There we go. One's down. Is that helping? Helps a little bit. It's very... Okay, I can move. This is decently smooth. Oh, what was that? Okay, that's my stuff. I walk really slow. Okay, I think it was just the game. It gets slower when I see more stuff. I said as fast as possible. I'm gonna close Chrome. Well, hold on. Gonna make sure. You can see what that is. Okay, this is my passport. I'm a girl. That's cool. My name is Caitlin Greenbrier. I was born 1973. This is 95, which means I can do math, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to resort to a calculator. Wait, 73, 95, that's 22? Right? 95 minus 3? Well, hold on. Minus 1. So I'm thinking I'm 21. 22, 21. Okay. Okay, that's crouch. I still want to see what my name... Caitlin. My name is Caitlin. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom out. How did I get to my... There we go. Okay. Female. Date of... I can't even read that. Okay. That's my urgency. Okay. I got to go on my Europe trip. Back from my year in Europe. So she went some travel abroad, it seems. Yeah. 16F. I live in... this is my going back from my year from Europe. So I'm in Portland right now. I came from Amsterdam. Fun stuff. Okay. Anything else? Front porch. There you go. What was that? I mean, it was thunder, understandably. But I'm trying to press right to re-listen to... I'm trying to... re-listen to my journals. What's that symbol? Okay, I'm just gonna... I haven't gotten any journals yet. Okay, what is this? Christmas lights? Oh, Christmas decorations. Got it. A duck. Wait, oh. This was 50. This was 53 bucks? Dude. Yeah, put that back. Like a key. Wait, we keep our key, like, just right. I mean, I guess there's a door here. House key. What's this? A drink? No, don't drop it. I'm from college, and I know. Okay, L is to examine. Fits right. Ginger ale. Man, I'm overanalyzing everything. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need. This is my stuff. I want to look at my stuff. What does that say? No. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, I did it for like a second. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Wait, what was the other stuff? Play number 95. Okay. Separations. Can I turn on the light? Ooh. Can I look at the little Christmas stuff? Is there anything under there? You know those flash games where like you're just stuck in a room, escape the room? Ah, I love those games. Okay, here we go. Katie. Okay, so I'm not Caitlin, I'm Katie. Sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, leave me around to find out where I am. I don't want anyone, mom or dad, to know. To know what? We'll see each other. Sam. Sam, my brother? Yeah, mom and dad. Okay, Sam is my brother. And looks like he just ran away. I wish I had a flashlight. Because I know this is not a horror game, but I really wish. Why is this scary music? This is my own home. Like, this should be fine. Like, this. It's okay. It's okay. It's just thunder. We just need to turn on all the lights in the house, and no, don't turn it off. Can you unplug it? Unplug it and replug it back in. Okay, no. Okay. Front hall. Invoice. Well, that's not good. Okay, so this looks like... Oh, movers. Okay.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier.
Okay.
It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay, so we'll say mom, dad, me, Katie, Sam. Sam, Katie, mom, dad. Okay. So Sam is not my little brother, little sister. just turn on all the lights in the place. Okay, if I was seriously just coming home from a long trip, if I go into my Metroid mentality, I would go in every single room and analyze every little single thing. But if I'm coming back from a long trip, well, this is a new house, I think. So I guess I would check it out. I'm turning on all the lights. Like, I'm not wanting to get scared, but let's just say, oh, it's just so bad. Man, it's really hard to look around. What books? Dear Jan. Hold on. Wish I could run. How do I run? What was that? Jan is my mom. Okay. I'll check the messages later. Okay. Dear Mom. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds... This is from Carol. Who's Carol? You don't know who Carol is. Okay. Some kind of adventure. Remember that little dorm room just like junior? Miss Bulver fantasizing about dream homes. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lottery numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. My father's name is Jerry. Okay. So Bob and Carol are like friends from college. Would you like new final sighting? Jealous yet? Let me know if you are over to trade places. Ever wanted to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. Miss you, Roomies. Okay. Anything else? Get down. Alright, there you go. Okay. So A is select stuff. Telephone directory. I have all the lights on. We're good. This quietness is killing me. Yeah, because real life doesn't have music playing all the time. Well, this is what I do when I get home from a big trip and my parents moved into a new place and my sister's missing. I just look in every... I don't remember this. Okay, come on. Meko and Mick. So, okay. I'm waiting to turn around so slowly, and I got really scared because I thought this was lit up. Put light on. Lights on everywhere. Seriously, I got really scared there because I thought that was lit up, but clearly it wasn't, and I have bad memory. Okay. I know this is not a scary game, but it's definitely putting me in the Rachel track field. Jamie Bloom, Carly Jones, Shauna Rossi, Caitlin. Oh, there's mine. Oh yeah. I'm a good runner. And look at that. I'm a beast. I'm somehow involved with Zelda stuff, or actually that looks more like Harry Potter. Okay. I checked out this section. I'm gonna play it like Metroid. I want to understand what's going on here. And it doesn't seem like things are gonna be moving stuff around. Author magazine, Stephen King. Get published. The Secret. Ooh. Well, I don't know what I do when I study in college. I went to Europe, Amsterdam. I'm gonna let you judge if this is wine or not. Blankfish. So someone's a writer in this house. I'm gonna put this right there. Well, they have working plumbing. Good job, family. Ouch. Yep, this has all necessary stuff. I'm gonna put this back. Get in there. No, get. This is actually how I put away groceries. I just chuck it in there and close it. No, get in there. Oh my. Get. Oh my. Here we go. Ready? Oh my. This does not need to be. I don't care how many creepy sounds I hear in the background. I'm getting this inside. Get in. Okay, how about this? I grabbed it from the side. Oh my. Caitlin was the best at running track, but terrible at putting away groceries. Okay. Move this guy back. Okay, for some reason I thought... yeah, that works. Okay. There was nothing up here, right? Towels. Okay. Okay. Sink. Standard bathroom. I'm gonna keep all doors open. Open doors are good. Well, it's cool. We got a mansion to peruse, if that's a word. Directions for work. Directions for work from new house. Okay. Left on grab tree. I really don't want to know. 1 hour and 10 minutes? Whoever's... I don't know who would be the worker of the family. Usually it's the dad, but... could be a mom. Nothing. We're really organized, our family. Okay. I think I got down here. Let's check over here. Janice, that's mom. She's a conservationist. Okay. So it could have been her job. What was that sound? I hate slowly turning around. What is this? Yeah, really good at thunder. Okay, so mom is a conservationist, loves nature. That's cool. I can dig that. So high school. Front hall. Looks like they're still unpacking stuff. Can I steal that? No. Okay. That's fine. Let's check over here. Messages. Oh, come on. You can't tell me they deleted all the messages. There you go.
Sam. Hello? Sam!
It's a good quality messages.
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Is that me or?
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
That's Sam. Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is that he had a Nintendo when we were little. This Daniel sounds very familiar. Very, very familiar. Did I know any Sams as a kid? I know a Lindsay neighborhood. Case departure to Amsterdam. Gotta steal that pen. Oh. Okay, where is Sam? That sounds like... So I know that Sam's been missing. And I still just, like, come home normally. Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, so we got down here. This looks... See, if this were real life, I would get a flashlight, or I would just man up and turn on the light. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone Soak will rise above the northeastern region. Okay, force to cruise. 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What date? I need a date. Like June 6th? October 1. Okay. 1994. Wait. It's 95. June 5th, 1995. Okay. So this was last October. In addition to removing the dead, the operation served a valuable training tool for the forcing. Hey! Mom was in the newspaper. Okay. So she kept it just because. Pack of cards? Or anything special about a pack of cards? No. Okay. Cool. So it seems like Mom has done stuff with her life. Where's Dad in the mix? That can turn on. That should turn on. That should definitely turn on. Turn on the light. Jeez. Okay. Couples bowling, cooking class, stick apron, ballroom dancing. Okay, same old. Cooking class. Cook a big meal for Jerry and Sam. So I'm getting a really good description of Mom and her home. Come on. There we go. Temporary personnel transfer. To aid the upcoming push-up burn operation, arrange your expertise in the procedures being transferred. Oh, that's me. Yeah? I mean, that's Mom. The duration transfer. What? So Mom has been successful. She was in charge of that whole burn thing. That's good for Mom. That's cool. Go Mom. Bratmobile, Potty Mouth. Or Sam. Okay, get open. It's empty.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like
Lonnie?
instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
So, little sis is, lesbian? Or just, okay, she probably just like hanging out with her girlfriend, you know? To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenberry, am 17 years old and therefore independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you all forbid me for going to the city on my own is frankly absurd. Sounds like a teenager, compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her great-grandma. It's frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years old, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across the ocean to another continent, and all caps on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being, since you may remember that I'm my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. Sternly worded letter. Stop leaving every damn light in your house on. You're as bad as your sister. That's actually cute. That's funny. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Daniel called. This Daniel guy is starting to sound a little creepy. Gosh, I feel like I'm like in The Shining. Okay, let's look in Sandstorm. Okay. What game was it? What game was it? Adventures the Cat. I've never played that. That's weird. Oh man, I got this. I got this. It's a fish. That's actually awesome. I've never done magic eyes in a... And this is... Oh, it's a heart. That's cute. Fly. What other game? What other game? I hate how loud that is. Okay. Super Spitfire. What else do we got? Burning Crystal. I never played any of these games. They probably don't even exist, but... Come on, look at it. Open it. Oh, it looks empty. Should I be rummaging through my sister's tapes? That would be a cool schmoon. Can I listen to this tape? Oh, I want to listen to it. Yeah, I look through my sister's stuff when she's not around. That's cool. What's that? Chun-Li move. That's awesome. Okay, so Street Fighter was a good game. Can I close the... It was our favorite mug. It was the perfect size. as an inside joke. As I'm keeping every light on and every... Okay, so she's... What's that? Dunk, dunk. Sam, I think that the Creative Writing track would be perfect for you. Reed College. Oh. Lectures, workshops. English creative writing. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for the first year at Reed. So she's the writer of the family, which means, what was that creative writing thing downstairs? What was that creative writing thing? It was, I think it was... What was it? Someone, I remember reading before that someone had to be involved in creative writing. So that was for Sam. Man, if a burglar like came through our house, I mean, it looks like a burglar came through our house. Like everything's open and checked out. Okay, check that, check that. Yeah, creative writing. Stickers. Okay, look at that. Just a lot of random. So, if she's 3 years younger than me, I'm 21. She's still around 17. Okay. Frankenstein, my favorite. Okay. She has decent taste. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the pretty much generic stuff you have to read at college. But, I mean, it shows that she's interested in creative writing. She's got the slap wrist. That's great. Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind. I know little stuff. Okay. Pacific Institute of Art Exhibition. She's creative. Was there a note? Hi. Lonnie? Lonnie. Okay, Lonnie's the girlfriend. Sam's girlfriend. I don't know if there's a space in between the two or not. Wrote this in the first period. Wrote this in the first period. Left it in your locker on the way. That's what I want all the cool kids doing. I decided. Write me back. Also, I had this idea that someone draw 2 cats on a motorcycle. And this is probably for Lonnie. Thank you for the lighting. The lightning before the sound was great. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing, sending each other pages on their beepers. Well, we're beepers, but we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this in a beeper. That's actually a pretty cool image. Drawing Kratz is so good that I added background to make it better. Maybe I should just stick to writing down. I like the handwriting, it's very realistic. I feel like he would... Lots of cats also... Scoocham watches 90210 religiously. I asked him about it after class. Mr. Oh, okay. Mr. Fish is the teacher. He said he doesn't have cats and also that he's never watched 90210. I can see his eyes, he was lying. Okay, so they're decent friends. Or, I don't know. I feel awkward looking into this girl's room, but I'm an investigator. I can't read this text because the quality's too bad. But I don't know the combination. I know it. Wait, there are only 4 numbers. Concert 94, May 7th. So she was here because it's 95, May 7th, 94. King's Labyrinth. 3 pages. Do we want to read this 3 pages? I want to read it. Why not? Okay. This is Sam, an original work by Sam. King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2. Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still descendants in his time. She and her first mate on their road now grew closer to the goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line on the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. Allegra and first mate. So I don't know if I want to psychoanalyze. I don't know who is Allegra and who is the first mate. His looking thread now. The island behind, leading back away. Further into the labyrinth, a moaning became an echo. The moan grew louder and clearer. It turned from words from some anchoring language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on the Captain Allegra's arm stirring, and she looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded slightly ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. Rocky gap? Okay. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal in running robes. The king was hunched over the blue orb topping over his royal scepter. Yeah. Shadows of his bony fingers danced along the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down to the chamber from the passage to the top. It's funny, I've taken creative writing during college, and this sounds like a college creative writing line, but it has my attention. Allegra said, "We have the advantage of numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you," but the first mate interrupted. "No, I'm smaller and quicker, and you know that dealing with the mystic energies like these. I will circle the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on to a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It's a good plan, but we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know, this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped the handles and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms glowing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continues, "Wait, no, no!" The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop her first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried on tugging the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see her first mate's eyes glow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding beneath her with a distressing speed. This is intense. From the dim passage too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its ends shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. So, I'm assuming she was Allegra and her first mate. Got your number. Oh, it's like, video phone. That game, where you had to, like, it was the big, like, pink telephone, cell phone. I don't remember. I know what game it is, though. It's from the 90s. Man, Sam had this in, like, 4th grade. Huh. Kinda cool. What's this? The Bible underneath the thing in 4th grade. What's that? Collar. Midden was a cat from a while ago, it seems like. It may have gone missing. Could have been, like, I don't know. I'm waiting for, like, all the lights to turn off and I just see, like, a figure at the end of the hall and just, like, staring at me. Like, if this suddenly turns into, what's it? Slender Man. I'm totally not ready for that. Samantha Green Bar, year 11. Sure. Grade C minus. Metalworking engraving. A challenging assignment, no plague for family portrait, regional subject, but not complex. I said, Mom and Dad should replace my parents. I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on the edges should be more pride and work. Sounds like she was more of a writer and artistic than metal working. This is the one me and my dad are building. Wanna go for a ride when it's done? Whose handwriting is that? Because Sam is more... They're both very similar. They're both very, very similar handwriting. I read that, right? Yeah. Don't see anything. I guess, maybe Dad is makes motorcycles? Hey! Oh, yeah, definitely now I'm feeling like the 90s when there's Weezer on the table. Actually, was Weezer famous around that time? Don't know. Cobain. Oh, man, Cobain. Just recently, yeah. See if there's a message. The quality's really bad on that. I want to believe, that's great. She likes X Files. Okay. Oh man, are you actually gonna go through her trash? Yes, you are. Yolanda De Soto. Lonnie. Yeah. This is a disciplinary referral. Eventually observed Miss De Soto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. A large beer can labeled with perhaps penalty ribbon. Miss De Soto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Miss De Soto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change the shirt from her gym lockcourt, or suspend it on the first day. Miss De Soto chose suspension. Father was called, but there was no answer, no answering machine. Miss De Soto must return the form to Mount signed by her father. So it sounds like Lonnie's kind of a badass. That's cool. Sounds like they were really, really close friends, and leading theory number one is Lonnie decided, let's run away together, and I can show you the city and all that. Backpack? Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him before I can't. My mom cooks dinner for us. But I can't just on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that the movie? It's supposed to be really violent. Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess I'm going to get stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd will want to see it again. 7:15. Okay, don't barf. Okay. Really, it sounds like they were a thing. I wish I had a flashlight. So I came from there. Oh man. So much to go. Can I look at this backpack? Go check this guy out. I hate how lights are off in every single room. This looks like Mom's room? What was that? Oh! Oh, no. Close that and burn it. Burn it to the ground. Burn it with fire. Okay. Oh, please tell me we get to play in videos. Come on. I would love to watch a video right now. Bridge of Avoidance Pie, Silence of the Lambs. I love this. When everyone had VCRs and everyone would just record what's on TV before the days of Netflix. Did I say that out loud? Men. Sounds like someone was already heading out. Min, what's that say? Min and Caitlin, age 5. So Min was mine? Also, we'll check these drawers first. But ew. Okay. I want to go back into Sam's room and see what that metal, because there was that, it said mom and dad and it said parents. I thought I saw that before. Where did I see that? Keep an eye out for that. Like a metal that has mom, dad, and just parents underneath. That's the Misfits. Nail polish. Girly stuff. Okay. Checked all of that. Books. Oh, look at that picture. That's me, and that's Sam. I don't know anything about my dad, though. I know a lot about mom, nothing about dad. Booksellers, source of literature since 1933. Take your time, I'm glad you can have it. Rick. Who the hell is Rick? Oh man, music grass. I mean, good book. But who the hell is Rick? There's Jerry. Is it weird that I get excited about seeing the trash can? Come on. Dear Jan. Jan is mom, yeah. And this is from Carol. Okay. Oh, is Rick Carol's husband? We should confirm that. I need to get these stories straight. I don't think I can. Okay. Rick. Bob. Okay, so who the hell is Rick? Still, I don't know who was Rick. I walk slowly upstairs. Okay, so still don't know who Rick is. I understand how you feel. Bob and I had down periods. It's a shame. It's kind of a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Harry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. As for Sam being distant, as a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn sounds quite like an adventure. Oh, it's her. Yeah, okay. That sounds fun. But let's cut to the chase. The new ranger they sent. That's why I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. You have to be kidding me. So perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of slump. In the meantime, write more letters to your old friend. Okay, so that's Rick. Rick is the new guy. While Dad is being distant, or, I mean, not distant, but distracted. Sounds like Mom, and Rick, am I going through her purse? I'm not going through her purse. I'm not going through her purse. Not going through her purse. Okay, good. That's going to fire. 2. What's that sound? What was that sound? What was that sound? Was that the sound of me picking up the coaster? Is that my walking? Okay. That sounded like something was behind me. A little nervous. What's that? Big Ben. Postcard. This is me. This is mine. I'm in the channel. It's my second passage through the channel. Along the way back to London. This time I'm going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. It was great. I know you always wanted to visit, and I think you really should love it. Come back, family. Love you all. Wait, what was the term? Okay. I can't climb on. I can't jump on the bed. Come on. What is this? Holy walking closets. Okay, this is still really dark. I can't. Oh, I should be able to take these boxes off and look at them. Okay. Barcode technique. So mom's a painter too. I thought Lonnie was a good artist, but it sounds like mom was a good one too. She's a very nature peaceful gal. Sounds like she's pretty nice, pretty peaceful. Guess to stay. Straight from the ghost mansion. Great. If this turns into Ghost, I'm getting out of here. Standard. Nothing. Can't open. Standard. Tent house. Man, this is such a big house. Like, I really thought I was going to it was shiny. Well, let's turn this into 90 after the honeymoon. Oh, yeah, no. See, I thought this was going to turn into a shining moment where, like, just see this, like, old lady in the bathtub. It's a great movie. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty normal stuff. So I definitely have a good idea about mom. Dad, not as much. And me, not as much. Sam's darkroom. Do not enter with the lights are on. We'll get to there. Books, stuff. Miscellaneous. Whose room is it? This is probably like the guest room. Hey Sam, you were asking. This looks like a guy's handwriting. This looks like my handwriting. Hey Sam, you were asking my IROTC. Oh, okay. Ribbons bent. There's a women's hearing. This means you got me anytime. Found my way around. Rifle team got me. Mantis. Clean machine. Which I'm born adventure. I'm born adventurous. Oh, never mind. This is not a guy. This is Lonnie. And my boys can hold me. So she sounds like she went to ROTC. Makes kind of sense. So it. Okay. So Lonnie's still being a cool badass. Ghost Hunter Journal. Second reference to Ghost. I'm getting suspicious. August 31st, 1944. Tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When you rounded the corner. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. I'm now going to be paranoid about this. Okay, here we go. Son of a gun. Okay. Tall shadow in the upstairs hall. I rounded the corner and no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? No, I was not wearing my glasses. I'm not wearing my glasses. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably. This is 94. She's like 16. Seeing ghost. Poured milk from the car in the fridge. The spoiled. Pretty sure I read spirits can sour milk. Also good goes milk. Lonnie says she feels pressure in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow fort. Is that what was at front? I mean, that wasn't really a fort. It was just 3 pillows on the ground. I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Great. Disturbing images are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises. Recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings while spring confirmed. Possible ectoplasm and active, probably leaky roof. Probably due to our leaking roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite all our efforts, we fell asleep around 4 a.m. Longest night. So I'm looking for Uncle Oscar and some voices around. I hate hearing random sounds like that. Oh yeah, put all my boxes in a random corner. I guess this would have been my room. See, it's usually like rooms like these that I'm curious about. Yeah, what's the TV room that I have? Oh, so that was Mom and Dad's bedroom. Mom was not really discreet about having that notebook there. Guess to say. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but since you came home on such a short notice that they weren't around to do it, you can use my room if you want. I won't be needing you anymore. Sam deliberately just ran away with Lonnie. I'm like pretty sure about that. Oh, ooh. Someone going for some Da Vinci here? Well, Da Vinci. Van Gogh. Yeah. Mom was doing some Van Gogh. It's not the exact one. Actually, it's not a lot. It's just a still life. But, can I... Because I wanted to hear that tape a while ago. But, where was that tape? It was here. I'm waiting for like one moment, just any moment where there's another person here, I'm gonna flip shit.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the writers. Weren't those good old days? I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore.
I don't know if it's just them or not. If it's them, they're... Yeah, that's impressive. Just take it from your hit your friends and then easy to hit it up. Mom has some secret time. I can barely read that. She was interested in oh, she sewed. I guess Mom sewed a little bit. Man, Mom can like do everything. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library. I know something's passage in Oscar's old group stuff. Wait a minute, I remember that. We got to see this recipient 6th. I didn't see anything there. That's worrisome. Evidence of Betsy. Calculated. Oh, wait. Oh. Calculated. Nothing can stop entities. Decide, stay awake. Dangerous. X-Men. Body science terrorist. Don't look here. Is there anything I missed in this room? Yes, a decent amount of stuff. Halloween show. Misfits, they're awesome. Is that how you spell Misfits? Don't forget your costume. October 29th, 9 p.m. downtown.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between 2 songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Yep. Definite performance violation. Name Richard Pattermatch. Oh. Oh, this is Rick. Rick, Oh, wait. Mom was evaluating Rick and gave him 5s for everything. Has been indispensable during his prescribed burn. Believe his expertise, and factor, good contributions, etc. Sounds like Mom really liked Rick. Meanwhile, where was Dad? I don't know. Is there anything I missed in this room? CD. Let's check out that secret passage. Because apparently that means I didn't know too well where, like, was the closet. Somewhere in here. Okay, so I definitely see it. I swear this turns into Slender Man. I'm just gonna keep it open like that. Deeper. god, okay. This is... Whose stuff is this? Is this Uncle Rick or Uncle... I'm gonna ignore that. Scary, foreboding darkness. Ghost Hunters. Salmon Lights. House Investigation Log. Hidden compartments out. Wow, they did work. Library upstairs hall for evidence of supernaturals. Wow, they did work. They really did work. Oh man. So there's a game during my childhood around this time, around the 90s, called Seventh Guest. And it was just about this. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm a wuss. Oh my god. I'm still a wuss. Turn on the lights. I want to investigate this later. I'm gonna look around for lights. I am utterly terrified right now. I'm walking into the unknown. Really walking into the unknown. I wish I could just turn on the lights. Lights, please. Please, oh lights. Lights. Camera action. Just turn on the stupid chandelier. Closing the door. That door is a swivel door. Okay. We're good. We're good. Secret passage is still sketchy. But you know. Lights. All the lights. Can we just turn on all the lights? In the words of Kanye West, all of the lights. Where's the stupid light switch? Okay. I'm sorry. I know nothing's gonna happen, but I still feel like something could happen. So, now that we have this room cleared, what is that? That's a glitch. I was just trying to drag green. 90210, does anyone still care? Was Uncle, what's his name? Drag queen? Oh wait, hold it. Am I in the library right now? I'm in the library now. Okay. Terrence, stop introducing so many names. Okay. Do I know any of these guys? No, I don't. Okay. Okay, we got 3 people. We got Terrence, we got David, and we got Brent Kurtwood. Who are these guys? Should I, like, save this? No. Just read it. David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been spinning for the last few months. Frankly, they've been more trouble than they're worth for a editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back into it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and the value of hardware, not the ruminations of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this. Sorry, I got lost. I'd just be cutting you loose. It's the kind of guys half your age who would take half your weight, but it's stuff that I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for attention through your old stuff and start submitting reviews that I like again. Like that again. Then everyone will be happy. Home theater aficionado. 0451. I know that has nothing to do with... Still creepy. No, that has nothing to do with this. I want to try it. 0451. Zero, 4, 5. Okay, it's worth a shot. Man, this, of course, secret mansion and ugh. Okay, 0451. Maybe that's something related to Dad. Is there a lock in Dad's room? Yeah. 0, 4, 5, 1. Yeah. Get the good stuff. Mr. Mason. Who are these guys? Terrence Mason? Oh, Terrence. That's Dad. Okay. Mason. Is my last name Mason? Yeah, we're Greenbrier. Who's Mason? Mason. I hate that. Finding a closed document. No one has copies of the office. Sounds like Dad's been going through some things. No, I wanted. No, there's nothing in there. It wasn't Jack. So Dad's home, and what was it? What was the name of the thing? The publication that he submits to? Okay, David's a current worker. Brent is my dad's boss. Herbert. Home theater aficionado. While we're still here. That's great. Oh. Aw. Poor Dad. Wants to get in touch with his daughter. Message from the future, so huh. Wait, he wrote another book. Japan's bloody war on dolphins. What else did you get? That's great. Really? Really? Yeah. Wait, no. Can we put that away? Like, can we see what's underneath the... I can't. Okay. Uh, nothing. Okay. So, Dad is a novelist. Maybe, what was he writing now? Combination. Oh. Okay, so he was a novelist, and then something happened, and now he works for Home Antique something. No, Home Theater Esquire, something about that. Backlight, double-sided. They say that Jack of all trades is not master. Is a master of none. Your mastery is not a question of specialization. Probably doesn't like his job. John Russell opened his eyes and he saw stars twinkling as if they were around the grass and families in Massachusetts, even though the place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon reinforced safety glass at the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed. Oh, that's sad. And then to see that his daughter getting into creative writing. I want to read that. Post-it notes, man. I want to read the... Oh, it's just paper. Nothing. Union binder. Everyone's got tons of binders. Guess to say. Oh boy. Had good taste. I don't know if that's good whiskey or not. Tan screw bar, electrical spectral form. Meat look cold, so efficiently correcting, unclear. Wiring houses technically up the safety. Multiple layers of wiring have been inserted in the structure of the last. Lights blink out and no clear reason. Pressure on floorboard and door frames. This is not about the house, right? Oh man. After the discussion with Mr. Greenberg, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Great. Okay, before we go down that road, let's get the truth. Benjamin Almond. Wait, Ben. Is that related to Brent? Okay. And let me just double check this one more time. So I need to close your original type card rights. Notarized copy is filled. Okay. Before we move on, I want to... This still scares the crap out of me. What time is it? 12:16. Okay. I'll play till like 1. This is a great game. I'm loving every minute of it. Because I feel like a detective checking things out. What is over here? It's like your typical like horror game without the unnecessary jump scares. So you're still on edge. Lonnie rules. Lonnie has been here a decent amount. Well, yeah, Lonnie searched the whole house with Sam. So that's understandable. Huh. Please tell me you're related to it. Ball color. Red right hand. Red color. Okay, so it seems like Lonnie or Sam.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today.
Thank you.
She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt
You
intimate.
want it to be intimate.
We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Aw. Okay. Oh, we'll save that for later then. Okay, so I've checked out everything so far. And when I mean everything, I meant everything upstairs. Hold on. What's that? Hi there. Great. Yeah, of course, there would be a creepy sound. Wow, this is old school. Because I just listened to a podcast about Ouija boards, and it would the latest design tries to make it like really old school, but there used to be right around the top it would have the sun and it wouldn't have the moon. So this is like old. Hello, who are you? Oscar, what do you want to come back? To open, turn left, turn right. To open, first number. To open, turn, blah blah blah, first number. Turn left. Wait, what was the... I didn't see the... Turn left, 1. Proper... Oh, 0. Oh, okay. Okay. Is there anything else? Check that, check that. I guess we're already going downstairs, so let's just loop around. I really like this because I feel like a detective. I'm putting all the pieces together. And that's just half the fun. That fan can turn off. That's just loud and annoying, and it's not helping. I know it's nothing. I know it's nothing. But I'm still terrified. Paris. Bonjour. Je suis à Paris. J'ai fait beaucoup de choses parisiennes. I don't know how to say including. Eating a small lunch and wearing a beret. Apparently I have lots of film developed when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from Shakespeare Book Company. Zero measures. There we go. One Arbor Hill. That's our new location. That was last August. Okay, so this is Uncle Oscar, the ghost. He wants to come back. Oscar died peacefully in this home. Thank you, Thunder. Perfect timing. Mr. Wilson was born September 8th, 1953, in the house that lived the rest of his life. He attained a degree in pharmacy and returned to Boone County practice. He became a loved figure. Passing, he was seldom seen outside of his house. The service we held as far as include his nephew Terrence. Oh, so this was Dad's brother. Dad's brother. James Clark. Who's James? No. This is, Lonnie? Running ROTC and the dyed red and wonder what that's doing there. I definitely don't like hearing that there's a TV going on in the background, but we'll get to that later. Actually, we'll get to that pretty soon, apparently. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Be sure to bring the following with you to your first day of classes so you can get right into the swing of things. 130 folder, many folders with pockets, suture, 600, online notebook period. Blah, 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 blah. Positive attitude. Standard combination lock. Please remember to get plenty of sleep. So, okay.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
That was a lot of squeaking. Okay, so it sounds like the best theory is that once she started moving away from Lonnie, I hate. I mean, it's like around Jesus that looked like a figure in the corner. Isn't that supposed to be a ghost? That is not a person, Dan. That is a lamp.
Takelma County and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
That's been raining for a while. So there's supposed to be a ghost in here, I think. Just FYI. VHS. Oh, thank God. Yes.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential
Can we
rain
turn off the TV
affecting the following counties:
and look up?
Austin
There you go.
County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Making friends. Sam, thought this might help. Dad. Aw. Feeling lonely?
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook,
That's lying.
looking so intense. I had no idea how I would
Never mind.
ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
So, I thought there was a Dan character that played Nintendo all the time? Okay. So she moved here, then met Lonnie, and sparks flew. Terry, hey man, how have you been? Who's Mike? Oh, this is Terry, Dad's friend. This is 1978. So this is probably where Dad probably is like, tries to laugh some scene. Hey man, how have you been? I know you're having a published author. I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor, Hi-Fi Aficionado, has got to review work for you. I'm sorry. I role model. Wait. Girl Scout role model. Does it matter which side of the tape I put in? I didn't hear that. For that bit. Side B. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Terry. Dad's friend. Naturally I thought of you. You were saying last time how much of his pain you try to find poetry and latest work of literature and writing serial reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some rounds of records writing up and sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to samples. If you're interested, send samples. David. Do it, Mike. Wow, he written a lot about JFK. Okay. Well, who is it? Dave or Mike? I think it's Mike. Yeah. Mike really screwed up Dad's life. But then again, Dad was trying to find Yeah, this is Dad's workstation. Time machine. Clue! Flames on the side of my head. Heaving? Okay. Oh, this is the pillow fort. I feel like I've seen that book before, actually. X-Files, channel 25. Can I change the channel? The dark crystal. Dark crystal. Okay.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports
X-Files.
high winds, torrential
Hi Terry, enclosed piece of a unit. It's about 2 weeks to copy ads, stuff. Thank you. Joining it. Who's that? Dave? Should be Dave. So it sounds like Dad had it rough. Nope. No pizza. Batmobile. Yeah, what is that band? Batmobile. Fireplace. Oh, can I please? No matches. What are you doing there? That's how it works. It sounds like I have a weirdest feeling, that with the Ouija board and with these candles, something's gonna happen. Something good is gonna happen soon. I see you. Coliseum, short place, organ. Pulp Fiction. This is oh, Sam's and Danny's. Lonnie's. Sam and Lonnie. The heaven at the edge of the world. Samantha. Oh man. Okay, here we go. This. And Dad would keep it because it's adorable. Okay, here we go. Story: The Turtle People. Part 1. Captain Allegra, again, went off in the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and to get to paradise, and then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came black along. Captain Black himself came out of the deck in black. Captain Black came out of the deck in black. Of the black, okay. Of the black ship, okay. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, imbecile?" Your father were a liar. The first mate yelled back, "Looks like you, Captain Black, will find the edge of the world, and you'll see your father was no liar." Like that kept going until Captain Allegra's out of the way. Now west. The ship sailed towards the sunset. So apparently, Dad said that was the edge of the world. I see you. Dear Mrs. Greenbrier, Karen Brown. I'd like to talk to you. This is April. This is recent. Like, this is 2 months ago. I'd like to talk to you about the stories that Samantha has been writing lately. They're what I would expect from little boys in class, which, along with a few other attendees I've observed, brings me a little bit of concern. Please call to schedule a parent-teacher meeting. That was recent. Is there a date on this, too? No. Interesting. Okay, I think we checked out this room. I came from here, right? No. Where did I come from? I came from here. And this leads back. Sorry. What is that? Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy at the back behind you. I'm Tommy, I'm at the back behind you blank if you get this and right back. Hi Tommy, yes, I'm Samantha and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run the family? Jerk. What was wrong with my uncle? I haven't checked this door out. Theoretically, this should... I've already checked this out. Yeah, why did that door close? And we're back out here. Okay. Yeah, what a jerk. Tommy. Tommy's a dick. Florence manual. There's mom's. Coupons. It's a nice little bar setting. Whiskey. 1976 Mr. Greenbrier before Mercury books will be polished with follow up to the accidental. Despite low sales. Yeah. John Russell. Oh, poor dad. Do I dare?
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened,
Low tree
I
stories.
just can't believe it.
Right, reproduction. What? What?
I've done the best I could
What?
to keep from feeling
Oh wait,
blue.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Little scratch record. Okay. Below are 2 stories. Events are all out on our get a sheet 1-line paper. Right, reproductive system worksheet number 6 at the top. And choose one of the 2 stories, and we read it. You want the title of your name? Finish, okay. Adventure Trouble. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh man. It's like Fight Club. I am Jack's own revenge. Okay. Ha! So they just wanted to like move the order, the sentences around to get a right sentence, and it sounds like she wrote. And they felt like the early morning step of first 1937. I sleep upstairs out of a window. Charles Maria in the background. There was along Poland. The chamber was along, and suddenly has the footsteps. She can only think of her dear boy's love. The boy she is engaged to the web. Meanwhile, deep inside her guts, the ovum starts to develop. This train approaches to the thinness in the heart. That's the lining of the it's getting thick and soft. This is pretty funny. So this gives up the train. Her eyes still in the baker of smoke. Heart skips a beat. The over. Let's go over the sky, dark. Oh, that's great. It's fine. His legs are missing. That's great. That's wonderful. Yeah, she could definitely be a great writer. Just say, Dave Berwick Quartet. Is there a reason why this light is off while the others are on? I don't know. Anything? Are these? Oh, these are records. Okay. We got creepy music back on. I feel like American Horror Story listening to this.
Somehow I always let them guide me through. Now that it's happened,
Dad's books. Dad's books.
I've done the best I could.
Oh, this. Yeah. Okay.
From these blue. Can't get you off my mind. What ends
Now I want to watch Boardwalk Empire. What's that? Samantha, please give this to your mother. This is Janice. Thank you for having Danny come over to your home. Just miss having a friend since Samantha and Amber. Danny asked if he could rent Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighter tape. It came with my permission. He needs to spend this time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
That's right. So the only way I can make friends now is by the only way I can get girls is by showing up my Nintendo collection. I'm set for life. Okay, please tell mom and dad. Sorry about that stuff that's missing. There's a lot of sound coming around. Okay, this needs to stop. Okay, please, wherever you found, don't tell mom and dad. The attic. Okay, those are 2 very cryptic messages. Someone, sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Stuff is missing. Where am I heading into? Hey Lonnie, so if you want to come over to my house this afternoon, it'll be cool. I can drive. Kind of far, but I can drive you home. So hopefully that's fine. Right back if you and leave this model lock if you want, then we can make it parking lot for 6. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Totally go kick your butt. Get ready. Street Fighter.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl.
Ew.
But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house.
Gotcha.
Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
It's creepy. Yeah, I want the vertigo shot as I do that. Okay. So a couple of hidden things. Hitting here? No. I think there's something hidden here. Misfits, October 29th. Would that be a combination? No. No? Like 1029?
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
It's cute. Allegra... Is this... Part 2. Okay. Allegra and her scouting party peered down the warily the dense canopy of rustling leaves from a perch high over the forest branches. In a few ways, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacier basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formation. That word is like it's always used so much. Okay, Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. But hurry, Allegra's... So, Allegra and the first mate's a guy? We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly. Squeeze. Allegra went in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She said, "No!" Unflugging her saber out the Amazon's reaching hand. It was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell down into the water and splashed down. It was all eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and the sleeves in his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, when he looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and the hands of the body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate, she spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She's one of us now. She's one of ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt. The crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." That's cute. Yeah. I think this is all pretty healthy stuff. I checked both of those, and I checked stairs, right? Yeah. I have the combination. Before we do that, do I dare look at this side of the house? I guess not. Well then, I've checked the entire house that I can at this point, except for Allegra's locker. Not Allegra. Well, it's funny, I said Allegra. Sam's locker. It is... go. No, stop. Left. 051. I was close. Really, though. It's kind of close. Yes, keys.
Lonnie came over today.
Hi,
But
Lonnie.
everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me.
New
Finally,
shirt.
I asked her what
New
was
shirt.
going
So,
on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
well, I have the key. Come on. That's cute. Where? Basement. We're going down before we're going up. Okay. Time. It's round one. I want to think that this is not good. Like, I'm getting pretty far. Going down to the basement. Which is not here. It is this way. So 3 locked doors. Okay, so we're going to the basement, where there might be crazy psycho Uncle Ghost. Oh, this is where we had the cryptid message. Don't tell Mom and Dad about the stuff that's missing. And then finally, Katie, please, wherever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic and... Shit, It's 1 in the morning, and I'm not ready for this. That was terribly timed. Dear Samantha, this is from Lonnie. I like how they write in the same pen each time. I'd like to cordially thank you for having me load for Thanksgiving holiday. I also enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and it was weird being around your parents for that long, but still pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially, there's your best friend. Fancy man. Quite. Dear Mr. DeSoto, Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host for the festivities of your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. The family's Thanksgiving feast were the more enjoyable of two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with a sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again sometime. Wow, Samantha has worked on her handwriting, and I didn't like that sound. Flipped over a chair. I want to open the suitcase. I want to move these boxes. Cobwebs. I'm waiting to see a face appear outside the window. This is not, I repeat, this is not Slender Man. S and L, yeah. Wow.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Although they shouldn't have to hide it from their parents. Oh, she had to do it over again. Oh wait, oh this is Caitlin, she followed the rules. Sam was more, following, okay. This is more my stuff, which is kept in the basement. Oh, yeah. I'm not touching any of this. I want more light, please. Yes, that works. Okay. Reed College for Samantha. Oh. That's great. At Reed College.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
So Granddad had his head ripped. Okay. That's not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty solid that she wanted to hang out with Lonnie. Yeah. Wait, where is she from? Where is she from? I can barely read this. Oh, Canada. Okay. This light was already on. Girl Scout, the band, Flamingos. Oh. Oh.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today.
What?
And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible
Yeah.
being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Dear Simon, today's Spanish lesson is Fly Mosca. So happy. Like the drawing, I was thinking that's when I drew it. Let's go. From the background, thinking about Lugger and the first mate lost on this island, trying to get out. And I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, as I think of you again. I lie here and there, save it. Good job, okay, I tried. Okay, enough about that. Trying to save it for when we're together again. Last letter got me to the day before we started driving back north. Racing this letter home now. If I get home, do it again. Yes, taking tons of photos. I have so much time in the dark room. Yeah. I like to think that's where we're going next. Guest room, Mr. Masson's room, front door, kitchen, library. The library bell is missing. Yeah. Oh, wait, I haven't seen this. I can't apparently read it. I have no idea what that is. Nor what this is. Oh no. No. Oh no, it doesn't work. I can't read it in this light. I still can't read. Hi there. Wait, no. What's that? Stop. I want to. Fine. I'll read that. Brandy, Governor, is very pleased with the enforcement of Bond County. Believe me, this arrangement shall hold for some time soon. Good job. Henry, age 12. Oh, this was Dad's old. I don't like how that switch doesn't work. I don't like things when they don't work. I guess that's cool. My head is like really in your face. I'm sorry, but I don't know. It's cool checking stuff out. Just gonna leave this here in the light. Man, the second this turns into an actual horror game, I'm gonna flip shit. I say I'm running to you from Mudmouth Falls. It's a class trip. Just stupid. Shit, wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm running this for you in the gift shop. Oh shit. Hey. Oh shit. You're coming? Oh shit, here you come. Oh.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay,
Lost.
a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie.
Lots of
Stick with
newspapers.
the group.
No, don't stick with the group. Be your individual. Since pharmacy changes hands. Change ownership. Rumors spoke that someone say a pharmacy was transacting for a song. The deal had been signed for the little singer honestly and Oscars. Lyrics with the specific names. Okay. Is way too quiet. Is way too quiet. Way too quiet. Oh, I hear thunder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I have not moved. Nope, man up, man up. Woman outlaws. This one's for you, Grossman. Had enough. Evolution. Huh. So this was their little hangout session. Okay, there's way too much stuff I gotta explore first. Oh man. Senior high school, Miss Greenberg, I appreciate the time and effort put in the brain layer, extra initiative. I understand that Mrs. Hill is a friend of yours. The fact of the matter is that she's school property with profanity. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's also a graffiti artist. That's great. If there's no guilty parties, come forward.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
These sounds have got to stop. Man, this is such a big house. Wait, have I been down here? Oh, secret passage number 2. Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh. Gosh. Like, if you ever wanted to live in a crazy house with so many passages, here you go. Is there anything I'm missing back here? No, I remember checking all this stuff out. Okay, you have to have a cut time. 1:45. I'll stop. Sorry, my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around. Since of course, an hour away, and when she's home, she takes it out on you. Because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. Sorry. feel sorry for you. I'm looking at my mom lives in Florida. You have a mom every day. Sorry I didn't move her up. I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, it's a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live in Florida? No. Order of promotion. Bruce to who? Dear head cover screenwriter. His mom. Dear exemplary management from law. Your assistance. Okay. Offer your position. Oh, this is our. Yeah. Okay. Hi there. Lights, please. Stay on. So I think we're on the other side of the house right now. Oh, open the door. Seal the deal. Aw, yeah. There we go. We survived the basement. Let me look at it. National Earth, Wind, and Fire. 1995, February. That was way too loud. The dining room. China cabinet. Sorry, there was an old game that was like Clue. Come on, turn on the light. That said whichever room you were in. It's going really slow because the game is doing a lot. Oh, it's just a closet. I want to lift this up. What's useful about this room? Sam, the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it's like $3. American. Yes, treasure as always. Where's the skull? I don't see no skull. Mom's purse. Don't care. Pamphlet. So this is like Mom's workstation, it seems like. Hi Jan, this is Rick. Rich. I got 2 kids, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay. But my girlfriend says she doesn't want to. Oh man, this is so sad. Like Dad has a shitty situation, and then Mom, like, blames herself, and then goes sees another guy, and then Sam is lost, and everyone's lost. Meanwhile, I'm just over at college or like overseas, being a bad sister. Come on, let me. Evolution. Looks like they had like their own magazine. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting some writing so we're absolutely clear. You're grounded for the rest of the month. From social and telephone privileges. Telephone, what is that? Mouth? I can't even read that telephone. Yeah, from you using a car for anything except going to and from school, we understand that you're going through. We can't allow to continue with this kind of behavior at school, and clearly, what your provision is now withstanded. Reinstated, we can't allow you to bedroom door closed while the lawn is in the house. For the last word in the matter, get back to the club. Something's happening, like. It's never distributing appropriate grounds. Just got suspended.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess.
Ew.
But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something.
Probably
But
just
they were
screwed it
just
out.
in denial.
Oh, really?
You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's
Jeez.
what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it sounds like I am like the only person in this family that doesn't have too many issues. At least that I know of so far. Yes, no, warrior. Don't give this up. Oh. Oh, here's his third one. Oh. This house is too big. This house is too big. Okay. Loops around. Ugh, I'm actually getting tired. But I know I don't have that much left. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like at least halfway through. Oh, he's written a lot of the same book. What's the name? It's Teen Fit. I don't know. Helen, Margaret, and... Oh. Okay. So, Mom didn't... Like, he was still getting married to... Oh, no, open. Want nom noms. Go. Open the... There you go. Oh no! The ghostly milk. It's so ghost-like. I swear, if I find a head in here, that'll certainly turn this game upside down. What's this? Okay. The refrigerator looks legit. What's back there? More veggies? Ice cream. Well, if this is realistic, I would probably just eat the ice cream. Really? Can't even see what's in the cookie jar. Kitchen's pretty empty. Wow, really empty. Someone stole all the food, or just the food is all gone. Did our whole family move out? Got way too quiet, way too fast. New position. Binder. The standard stuff. Oh, wait, this is actually crucial. Kid comes home this month. We'll call the exact date. Isn't it June 5th or something like that? Can't make it. It's wedding. Really though, what's today's date? I thought it was like June 6th. At least June 6th. So they could be on their anniversary trip while Sam's gone. Sam. Okay. Suddenly the darkest room. The accidental pariah. Okay, that was the original. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, flying too well. Specialist publishing house for traffic. Thanks for sounding like. Track copies of the accident series at church. We're trying to track you down. John Russell. Okay, so type to play. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint your work. Since the original. Oh, so we got back up. Sounds like Dad quit his job. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna be creative writing again. Good for Dad. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary. We can't be anyone on the porch. We'll give you a call when we come. Sorry, your kitchen is still in the middle of contractor. Oh, okay. She took the $40, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that explains why no one's home and why... Okay, so no one's, like, really moved out, you know? It's just... Okay, things are starting to make sense now. Did I see that? Samantha and Donnie were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on another adventure. But they went to the what? The part of the wood, the darkest part of the woods, and it got dark. Okay. Danya said, "Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part and went to a part that was never before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on an ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be captain and you be my first mate." Daniel said, "Oh, captain," then they were then pirate ship in the said one. Yeah.
Daniel finally came over to get his game.
Daniel, that's how he's spelled.
I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted.
Question.
But instead, I told him about school,
Oh, okay.
and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Believed him that it's going to be okay. Man, if Daniel is the guy, like, in charge of, like, is the reason for her disappearance, like, murdered her or something like that, gives a bad, like, Daniel's that love Nintendo stuff, bad name, okay? Okay. I think I came from here. Yes. We're in good shape. Even though the game is really, 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 really slow. There we go. This game is a lot of reading. I've had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Adventure, stranger, and I went. Amsterdam for how long? It depends. What's this? Loot up. We're going away for show for Lonnie D, all ages. June 3rd. It's like June 6th, right?
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me.
Aww.
And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, "I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy." I said, "I don't think you can anymore."
It's getting slow as ever. Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday when I'm settled on a base and you're done with college, and you're a famous writer, and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed. Things will be different, and we can have them together. Until then. Oh, Sam didn't. Sam would be better than that. She wouldn't. Oh, of course, the greenhouse. Jeez, this house is big. That's probably where parents are. Yep. Actually, yeah, what was the name of that place? Strong Pines. Accidental Human. Man, he really loves this series. Well, yeah, he's the writer, but... Dear Kaz. This is from Dad. See John Russell back in print. Thank you. Unknown Dimension. I hope this. So Dad's in good mood. Hard to call. Hard to say the present side. What's that? It's okay. I thought it was a blunt for a second. I was like, Dad. Where we will do it. Secret Door, midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were
Obviously,
all in the
that's it.
past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Is this it? Yes. Okay. Just checking that I've seen basically everything. I just need to get to the attic at this point. And this is where the Ouija. Oh man. Yep, to the attic. Okay. This is when things are going to get a little intense.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep.
I
When I'm in the attic,
really
it
hope.
almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Man. Can I save? Okay. Sam, okay. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. I love you, Bonnie. Gotta stay strong.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
How do I read this in the dark?
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be.
I'm fine with that.
I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again.
I thought it was going to take a really dark twist, like
Love, Sam.
someone died or something like that, or she committed suicide, or like... Okay. That's... I'm glad I beat it. Okay, so... I love the idea of it. Lots of reading. But that's good. I kind of wish... Oh. It looks like everything happened in the... I think this was a very happy ending. Like, Dad got more books. Mom got more time to spend more time with Dad. Rich got married. And not to mess with Mom. And then... Sam gets to be with her love of life. And I'm just back home from a cool trip. Oscar's still dead. Yeah. Okay. It's good. I love. I was, as you saw, I was always on edge. Like, I thought I would see out the corner of my eye just like Slender Man at the end of the hall, just like staring me down or something like that. There were other things. There were combinations of things that I did not open. I'm like 80% sure about that. I opened the father's one. The safe at the bottom, at the basement. Totally missed that. I gotta look it up. So what I think about the game? I love it. I love it. Made me feel like a private investigator, which is fun, you know. Put all the pieces together. Although it's very like linear. Like there's a little bit like where you can go from a different angle, but it was very like linear, you know. I loved how I called it, like within the first like, oh yeah, I met this girl, she's my friend. I'm like, is she a lesbian? Like just straight up. I thought Daniel was gonna be a creeper and like done something with her. It definitely was. It was good. A lot of it, imagination was going on. And I liked how you never actually saw like movement or people, you know, because that like if I saw like a ghost out the window or like something like that, it would turn the game into from a realistic, just like story of a typical unstructured family or messed up family, you know, normal family really. It would take it away and turn it into like, oh, this is just a horror game, superficial, you know. It would have gotten me really good, but do I want? The question is though, do I like want to play the game again? I want to see what I missed, but other than that, like I know the story, so it seems like it's a one type. I mean, it's cool to see where people go with it, but I think it's definitely like a one type game deal. Like it, but then again, it could be like a genre of like movies where like interactive movies where you're like walking through and you're like messing with stuff, you know. It's like No Sleep that it is 150 did it before too. It's like No Sleep where like you're interacting with theater and like you're like in a game, you know. I love that idea and I'm totally excited if that's the way of the future with games or theater or any kind of that stuff, you know. I just with art, you know, just fully immersive. That's I have a category of games that are just like all about immersion. This game does it. I really felt like I was there. I felt like I was putting the pieces together. I was getting a story in my head. Definitely definitely liked it. It could have been better. Like I said, felt very linear at times. It was very direct, like on the point. Like it was nice that I learned the story, but I thought it was going to let it go, and I don't know. Like I kind of wanted it to psych me out, and it did a little bit by saying Dad lost his job, but he got it back. You know, how Mom was like getting distant, maybe seeing this rich guy, and then going away. So it was cool that how they set those conflicts and resolutions, which was good. Yeah, and it's definitely a good game to blitz through. I'm upset that Oscar didn't make an appearance, but I'm kind of glad because, again, the realism. Still don't understand why the TV stuff was left on. I guess Sam just didn't care. Well, yeah, she ran off really fast. it was cool. Yeah, you got a really good idea of Sam. Like, you saw all of her early works, you know, about the first mate and all that, and that was cool. Lots of reading. But it's good character development. I mean, that's the whole game. I guess that's the big sell of the game, actually, is it's all about character development. And it's funny, you're, like, the least developed character. Like, I'm a good kid, I was good at track, and, I traveled in Europe. I didn't even know I studied in college. Like, Dad had creative writing, Sam had creative writing, Mom had painting, environmentalist, everything, sewing, and I just had track and travel. Like Europe. Yeah. But, I mean, that's the typical protagonist. Try to think of anything else before I close this. I liked it, yeah. I would give it a solid 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Solid 8.5. Because it definitely could have been improved in certain aspects, but it was definitely a great experience going through it. So, I'm going to go to bed. I'm surprised that was a very short game. But, yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I don't know what I'm going to play next time, but we'll see where it goes. I don't know if anyone was watching tonight. 2 people were watching. Thank you, 2 people who were watching. So, there you go. I hope it was entertaining you to see me stare at the screen, getting really close to your face and stare at the screen. But, anyways, night.